It is almost 7 days to go before the second phase of 2.1 begin, but you still don't know which character to pull between Phoebe, Brant, and Changli, then you came to the right video. Because in today's video, we are going to dissect and understand what do these units have in store, such as their weaknesses, their strength, and what do they have in store for your account, right? So yeah, let's dive right in. Subscribe! Remember, this guide is for those who do not know who's to pull in terms of value perspective. If you like the character, sure, you have to pull the characters you like, right? With that out of the way, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Alright, let's start with Phoebe. Phoebe is a dual-role Spectro DPS who can also work as a sub-DPS. She's a rectifier user and excels in the usage of Spectro Frazzle mechanic. Strength. First, she is cute. No denying it. Second, she deals great damage as a dual role, and I'm pretty surprised that she can also deal a lot of damage during her absolution state, and comparable with someone like Changli. Third, she has a great AoE. Most of her attack include a lot of AoE that made AoE content in TOA easy. Fourth, generally easy to play. As a DPS, just start your rotation with absolution mode by holding the attack button. While a sub-DPS, you can start your rotation by holding the skill button to enter the confession mode. Fifth, has very F2P friendly team. The Slap Spectro Rover, you can use the Rover as either Rejuvenating Glow Enabler or Moonlight Cloud Holder. Now let's talk about her weaknesses. First, her team is very restrictive. The only team that she works on is if Spectro Rover is there. Without Spectro Rover, she just doesn't work. Second, she is going to be replaceable. Look, if one day there is a DPS that can synergize with a Spectro Frazzle, you definitely can use Spectro Rover. Sure, she will get you more damage by 10 or 20% overall due to her special Spectro Frazzle debuff. But let's be real, unless you like her, is she worth all the pull? Probably. Third, she is not easy to use in new endgame mode. See, the thing is, for Phoebe as a main DPS, is the fact that she needs Spectral Frazzle caster for her to work. But in Wuthering Waves, every single time you kill an enemy, the newly respawned enemies do not have Spectral Frazzle. So you kinda have to go back and forth with Spectral Rover to reapply the Frazzle. Not unusable, but definitely became more complicated. Fourth, if you already have Jinxi, she is for now is still a very strong DPS. So if your only consideration to pull for Phoebe is Spectro DPS, while you already have Jinxi in your team, or in your account, I think Jinxi got you covered. I think that is all for Phoebe. Next, we talk about Changli. Now, both Changli and Brant are a little bit complicated. There are nuances on these characters. Changli herself is very unique character, and her strengths are: first, she is very versatile unit. She can be used in almost every team, and she almost likely gonna do great. She can put out the damage due to her unique animation that can easily swipe cancel. Second, she has a great ceiling. If you are a sweaty player, you want Changli in your account. She offers flexibility that allows you to be creative and kill the enemies the way you want. And now her weaknesses are: first, her skill movement is kinda tech sometimes. At some point, it could get you hit. But of course, this is skill issue problem. Of course, if you want to train with her, she is a very fantastic unit. Second, her damage as hyper carry is pretty underwhelming. If you put the same amount of investment you have for Changli for someone like Jixia will out-damage her. That is why her strength is in dual DPS. Third, she needs a lot of investment. By I mean a lot, it means double the investment that you usually need in other hypercarry team. Think about it like this. In order for her dual DPS team to work, both DPS need to be well invested. Example, Xiangliao and Changli dual DPS. If you want this team to work as great as other traditional hypercarry, you need to have both Yao and Changli to be well invested. Otherwise, their overall performance would be hindered. While in traditional hypercarry team, you only need to invest heavily on your main DPS. For example, in my traditional Jian, Verina, and Mortefi, you actually don't really need Mortefi to have the best damage out there. Just slap half decent Moonlit Cloud set and use Rejuvenating Glow set on Verina. and you're done. Jian is the only unit that needs heavy investment. And that's all about Changli. Now let's talk about Brant, our Captain Jack Sparrow. Brant is a unique and new iteration of meta that Kuro tried to implement in Wuthering Waves. If you look at 3 previous healers like Shorekeeper, Verena, and Paiji, they are specialists in buff and heal, but they themselves do not deal much damage. Brant is similar to someone like Jianxin, who can provide heal, shield, and also do some damage. But the difference between Brant and Jianxin are pretty far. Jianxin tried to do everything but bad at everything. The way to get her both shield and heal are pretty clunky and her damage is not that great. Brant, on the other hand, he does everything and great at everything. His kits are synergizing to get the best out of him. Liberation would increase the speed of his forte regeneration. You heal yourself while you increase your forte. When the forte is full, you do your massive burst damage and also grant you shield. So unlike Jianxin that her kit seems like not connecting to each other, Brant's kit works in harmony in order to support himself doing everything that needs to be done. So with that out of the way, here's his strength. First, just like Changli, he is very flexible that can be used in many teams, many meta teams, like Jinxi and Carlota, since both characters are great at resonance skill damage, and Brant buffs resonance skill damage. Second, just like Changli, he has high skill ceiling. If you are a sweaty player, you will like Brant in your account. He unlocks the ability for you to play triple DPS with less risk, since he gives you shield and heal that of course give you sense of security and risk mitigation. Third, as a sub DPS, his personal damage is absolutely crazy. I personally believe that he has more damage potential than Changli, but he is harder to play than her. Now let's talk about his weaknesses. First, he is very hard to build. With him scaling from energy regen, you probably need 4 substats in particular. He would love critical rate, critical damage, attack percent, some basic attack damage bonus, and obviously energy regen to activate his tight breaking core set, and 280% energy regen to maximize his full potential. Remember, not minimum, but to maximize his full potential. Second, just like his trait in flexibility, that also made him hard to use. He has high skill floor and also high skill ceiling, so his performance is entirely depends on the user, on how great they are. Remember, always pull for whoever you want to pull. There is no point playing games like this if you hate the characters that appear on your screen. With that, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell, ding ding, so you won't miss my next video when it's uploaded or live stream when it's live. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next video. Goodbye and see you soon. Peace.